Yes, brothers and sisters, I want to share something with you. Today, I want to talk about leaders. A great leader possesses certain qualities that, my brother, my sister, if your leader is not possessing that kind of quality, you are in trouble. The book of Proverbs 29, verse 2 says, when a good person is in authority, the people rejoice. When a wicked person is in authority, the people mourn. That is Proverbs 29, verse 2. Check it out. I don't have my Bible with me, but I'm sure that's what it says right there. Proverbs 29, verse 2. I want to share something with you briefly. My brother, my sister, when you have opportunity to be in charge of a certain number of people, it might be one, it might be two, it might be thousands, it might be in the millions. Be very, very careful what you do, what you say. I want to show you, since I'm in UK, let me use the Queen as an example. I've heard so many times on the radio. I listened to LBC radio several times. I heard many times on the radio, people will come on the radio and they say some stuff about the Queen. Example, when the Brexit debate came up, people were mourning, and some guy came on the national on LBC radio and said something like the monarchy should be removed because they don't see anything they do. And I did not hear anything about the royals responding to that guy. Why? Because as a good leader, you need to understand that you have ignorant people in your community. Why am I talking about leadership today? I'm talking about leadership today because especially when it comes to my country, Ghana, they don't really understand. I know so many countries, a lot of people don't understand what a leader is supposed to do. A leader, let me explain something to you. If you are a leader or aspire to be a leader is supposed to have at least 5 qualities. One, a leader must have a clear vision. A leader must have ability to encourage people. A leader must be courageous. A leader must be able to employ or help people to be bigger than him. A leader must help his followers or people around him to reach their goals. That's what a leader is. It's like a coach. It's like if you are a pastor, you are supposed to teach the church for the church to be better than you. If you're a leader, one more thing that I want you to know, if you're a leader, the people around you should not be afraid of you. This is very, very crucial. This particular one, if the people around you as a leader, if they are afraid of coming to you, if they are afraid of you, trust me, you are not a leader, you are a dictator. Because there might be something on their mind that God wanted them to explode, but because of your presence, they cannot do it. I've seen this happening in so many churches, and in Ghana, it's very, very common. And nowadays, you'll be hearing on radios people talk about all sorts of leadership. And my brother, my sister, leadership is not by force. If you cannot do it, just put it down. Okay, it's not for everybody. That's one thing I've noticed. It's also not for everybody. A leader is supposed to help people to reach their goals, achieve their potentials. They should and help them to enhance it. They should be better than you. They should not be like you. Being like you is just a failure. They should be better than that which you are teaching. If all students become like their teachers, where would all these professors be? Where would all these great scientists be? Where would all those men and women who are going to space and all that? Some of their teachers have not reached there. So if you're a leader, have this in mind that it is not about you. It's about the entire body. You are supporting the entire body to go. So as a president or as a prime minister, you should know that it's not about you, the president, or you about the prime minister. It's about the entire country or the entire nation. It's very, very heartbroken that people get power and they abuse it. Sometimes you set a team of police to a place, and they go there and they start beating people. Do you understand your calling? Do you understand the job that you were doing? If they want people to go and start beating people, they could have hired anybody. But a police is not supposed to go around and start beating people. As a leader, you should not also send people to a place and start beating people. Because one thing that even blows my mind, that some countries speak other people's language. Typical example, like my country. My president and the authorities, they will come on TV and they will blast all this big English to the local people, telling them lockdown, this, that. And some of them has not been into a classroom before, and you come and you say lockdown. What the word lockdown? Some people don't even understand what a lockdown means. Some people don't even understand what a virus means. They can't even pronounce it. How much more you expect them to follow that instructions? So I will urge leaders out there. In your country, if you are giving a news, make sure the citizens of the country get their portion, as well as the global eye can get their portion. I understand that you have to speak English for the global eye to see that you are doing something. Hello, but what about the local people that you are in charge of? That's why I use Ghana as an example, because I've seen so many bloodshed. Corona has not spilled any blood, but I've seen so many authorities beating people, forcing people to do certain things. If that person wants to die out of coronavirus, so be it. You don't go around beating that person to die before the coronavirus catch them. You see, beloved, leadership is not for everybody. If they give you an assignment that you cannot do, just don't touch it. Say, I'm sorry, sir, madam, I cannot do this operation. Because every soul that goes down, it passes through your hand, you will pay for it. You will begin to account for it. That's why I used our Queen Elizabeth as an example. A lot of people think she's just in charge of just Great Britain. There's so many countries. That woman is very powerful. But people who are ignorant will come on the radio and they say all sorts of nonsense, and they do not respond. Not that they are scared of those people, but they know that they are ignorant, because there are so many countries they can tell you not to even go there, but here too they can tell you to leave. Even though you are a citizen, they can tell you to leave, and you must do so because they are in charge, but they don't abuse their power. But I've seen people abusing their power, even in the church. In a church where people impose their power on the congregation, forcing them to do certain things, forcing them for certain doctrines. When God is trying to use someone in the ministry, they are suppressing the person to become like them, like him, like her. I've seen somewhere a woman has even walked out of congregation because somebody touched her. I've seen some pastors telling people, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot. Listen, God is big, He's vast, and the thing that He can do is bigger than our small 3 pounds weight brain. Let's get this clearly. And as a leader, finally, you should be humble, you should be caring, you should be loving. People have to hear your name and smile, not cry and terrified. I will leave you here. I always don't want to go over 10 minutes so that I don't bore you or something. But I'll leave it in short and short. But go and read Proverbs 29 verse 2 and you will understand. May God bless you and stay focused. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.